Like, let's be for real now.
Yeah.
Chukwueze didn't win the World Cup. When it comes to international accolades, international recognition, who is the Chukwueze to the trading?
He never received the cap for England.
He never received the cap and is capping.
يا النيجيري من هذه يا نيجيريا يا اوكوشا يا موكاشي يا جورج فينيدي يا الراشدي يكيني يا جورج
Hey guys, welcome to Five Aside SoccerTakesWithAK.
There you go. Yeah, active, staying locked in.
Yeah. This is gonna be the AFCON episode.
Hey, first of all, man, to cut you out, this jersey, bro. I was in my review of the game. I was like, whoever brought the idea to put on this jersey deserves a double raise, man. Because just seeing this jersey is just so surreal. Like, it just takes you back to '94. You're just feeling the vibe of like the winning spirit in like the Super Eagles, the pride, the passion, the physicality, the grit. What it takes to be a Super Eagle. What it takes to support the team. Yeah.
When we were actually good, like '94, I was
Facts, man.
It was actually genuinely amongst the best things.
I need to copy this one for real.
Yeah, sure. I'll hook you up. I see from you. But it's okay. I'll go and buy my own a bit. You need to represent. I have to get
For real.
But yeah. So how's the outcome been so far for you?
Man, it's been
day 3.
It's day 3, right?
Yeah.
I've seen like I think actively, not like highlight, but I think like 3 games. That is the Senegal game today, the Egypt game yesterday. That was Egypt versus Zimbabwe. Senegal versus Botswana today, and then Nigeria, Tanzania. And I saw the extended highlights for like Egypt and Comoros, South Africa, and
it was Morocco and Comoros.
Morocco and Comoros, actually, my bad. Then South Africa and Angola.
Yeah. Egypt. I saw Egypt did. Egypt did.
I think they played yesterday.
Was it yesterday?
Yeah, played yesterday against Zimbabwe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But before we even get into that, so what do you think about the whole AFCON has to be every 4 years now after 2020?
Man, I just feel like it's about time. Like, and I know, I don't know how to really put it, but first of all, the real issue is, let's be real, this the timing of the AFCON is affecting European clubs, even clubs like abroad. Like, it's affecting teams. Like, look at the last match we watched against Everton and Arsenal. Like, Everton were missing their key players, Jaye and Idrissa Gana Gueye. You understand? Some other teams are missing very key players in key vital positions. I understand, yes, okay, if you're an African player, you know what to expect, but there has to be a solution. So I feel like these conversations have been lingering over time, and it's about time, they find a way to sort it out. So, like, let's see if the 4 years will fix the problem, because I know it's more money, more planning, more TV rights, more viewership, more, but I know there'll be also on the side the 4 year span, they'll be like games like proper Nations Cup games. Not, I think, for the clubs, but I think that there are programs that are setting in the new system now, so that we won't get bored of the African football. You understand?
So let's update the viewers real quick. So Patrice Musempe, that's the CAF president, came out like 2 days ago on Friday.
Yeah.
And released a statement. This was very, very shocking because there was not even any like conversation.
Yeah.
No one expected anything.
Mm-hmm.
So he came out and was like, "Oh yeah, you guys, from now on after 2028, AFCON will be every 4 years. And in between all of that, there's gonna be like consistent African Nations League games, similar to the ones the Europeans do." And yeah, so that was the big news. Literally, that was the talk of the town before the AFCON started. And I know his excuse was like you just mentioned, that this will be an opportunity to not get African players in the middle of the whole battle between like countries and also because that only leads to constant devaluing of the African player, because that will eventually cause maybe clubs to stop looking towards African players because of the risk.
Let me give you an instance, but look at Maduka Okoye, right?
Yeah.
So we know that he's been having like every time we get called up for the Super Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, earlier on he had stints and he was dropping stinkers here and there. I'm not gonna defend that one. You understand? But moving forward, he's been able to get himself back up, and now he's in proper club like Udinese, and it's the number one right now.
Mm-hmm.
Now think about it. Let's assume it comes in for the AFCON. They just quote unquote come for the AFCON. It's not going to start because now Bali is the number one, right? He's going to come here, and God help him if he comes to the AFCON, plays and he doesn't start a game, and whoever replaces him as Udinese, you know what I'm saying, start performing well. That is done for.
Yeah.
And you know the goalkeeping situation is very, very dicey. And this is even in other positions also. Yes, this one can go, but what if whoever replaces that person becomes more valuable? I know football doesn't have, you don't have time to remember the next person. The game are coming quick and fast.
So we don't immediately.
Yeah, so I just feel like I welcome the idea, but I need to know more about it. It wasn't properly explained. Like when the Champions League brought in new formats, it took time out to explain it properly. I don't think it's all we have is a press conference and then media post about it. I think we need to really understand the intricacies about the 4 years gap. I think we need to understand the timing. Because for me, I'm not against it. I'm not against it 2 years, 4 years, 1 year. I'm against the timing. Now, look at the World Cup. Look at the World Cup. Look at the Euros. This tournament are hosted after the Premier League or after major competitions. Is there a way CAF can liaise with major competitions if they can make a pause for the league, or if they can for the Premier League, or make I understand that this will affect TV rights, but my own issue is the timing of it, not the duration of it.
Do we understand it? They say they are going to. He said that this will also bring in more money. Apparently, I'm not sure how that will happen.
Obviously, money.
I'm not sure how that will happen
Because
because
football is money, right?
yeah, I guess maybe because of I think that might have more to do with the African Nations League. Maybe maybe that can generate more money. But
Yeah.
is this going to be every 4 years? And they're saying they're going to match the FIFA calendar. So I'm assuming this is going to be the same year that the Euros happen as well. You get because it's different from the World Cup.
Yeah.
It's gonna match the Euros. Wouldn't that like compete?
I mean, obviously that will affect TV.
Yeah, so that
TV,
will affect
TV, viewership, rights and money. But listen, man, we need to take pride of our own. What do I mean by that? Like, this is what we have. This is our pride. Looking at the AFCON, looking at just keep the football one side. Let's look at the music, the attire, the build up to it, the banter, the memes. You understand? That is African football. The physicality. I know there's beauty in it. So, me, I don't mind if that's the solution for now. If it's been side by side with Euros, bro, like
us right now. Why do we have to like bend to their music in a sense? Because in a sense, we are kind of usually they are getting their way. FIFA and Europe are getting their way because they wanted this for a long time. So we finally, let them have what they want.
But my thing is, you are saying all this because first of all, Saka is not playing for Nigeria. No, let's call it spade a spade. Everybody is not saying it because imagine if Saka is playing for Nigeria. Saka, Eze, and who else again is black in Arsenal? Saka, Eze, quote unquote, let's say Timber, right? Saka, Eze, Timber, Saliba, yes. Saka, Eze, Timber, Saliba. Saliba plays for Cameroon. Saka plays for Nigeria. Eze plays for Nigeria. And then let's put Timber somewhere. You won't be this calm. Imagine how Everton fans were.
That'll be why Arsenal lens is on. You get.
But it's all trickles down to this because if quality players are not in the team, it will have in the long run, sooner or later, it's affect the quality of football for that duration of.
That's for the Premier League for Arsenal.
Yes, Arsenal today. Yesterday was Everton.
Yes, that's
more for Arsenal
for the European teams.
You understand?
We are doing this to make life easier for the European teams. But the reason why Arsenal was every 2 years, because we had the flexibility to schedule AFCON in a way that favored Africa without caring about Europe.
Mm-hmm.
But now I happen to care about Europe as well. Then that was like magnetically the match there. So because are we being true to
But
ourselves?
at the end of the day, this is football.
Yeah.
You understand? European, Brazilian, what we all watch because of one thing. Because we're all one. It's football. Football brings us together. You understand? So I'm like, my thing. Just look at today now, right? The AFCON is going on. Arsenal game was going on too. I didn't have the mental strength to watch Arsenal. You understand? Listen, I'm not against the idea. My only thing is the timing that needs to be done. And if it is, on the same time with Euros, then literally so be it.
Okay, well, part of the reason why I don't know if much thought was given into how this scheduling affects teams in Africa. Because if you think about it, like I mentioned, it was climate.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if it's actually matching the calendar, there are some countries that will not be able to host it because of how hot it will be around summer. So you're basically restricting hosting the AFCON to specific countries.
That's a good point to raise, though. But I feel like where there's a will, there's a way. I just feel like they will find a way in terms of look at the stadiums that are being built right now. Look at what Morocco is building now. I just feel like, listen, we've seen open-ended, close-ended stadiums, right? We've seen 15 minutes water break. It didn't happen in 04.
Yeah.
It didn't happen 94. It's just now it's coming. We're seeing 5 subs, right? Listen, at the end of the day, the game will be played. You understand? I'm all up for players who and players. I feel like yes, I'm all up for players who and players safety and health. But my point is, I know that the timing of the AFCON is really affecting clubs, man.
Yeah.
So let's it's not a matter of it's a European club, it's a Brazilian club, it's a this one club. These clubs play what football that we all love. You understand? If I was an Everton fan, I would not be happy. Let's just call it spade. You know me, man. Yeah. You know me. I'll say
there's no point in pretending I'm wearing all these like Africa first kind of thing. We are all one.
Yeah, literally.
So there's no point in like crossing some kind of division like me versus you.
Even though I know that even a caveat to all this is I know that Mozambique is a businessman. Mozambique actually is a businessman. I know money plays a major role in whatever thing they did over there. Yeah. You understand? Bro, football right now is big business.
Well, it happened after a meeting with here, FIFA president.
Yeah. Football.
That guy.
Football now is serious. It's big business. There's money in football. So I know that there's money that was involved in that. But apart from that,
prices in the US, everything regarding to football and FIFA right now is looking very sinister.
Yeah, no.
I don't know. I can't trust them anymore. I thought Sebata was bad. This guy has raised it to level. But anyway, let's talk about the actual games. I know I watched the Morocco game. Started with the banger. So the bicycle kick by I can't remember his name right now. Forgive me.
The Moroccan player that
is the bicycle kick. That was a very good goal.
Come on now, that's this guy. That's this Real Madrid player. That's Brian Diaz now.
No, the bicycle kick is not Brian Diaz. Brian Diaz was the first.
Brian Diaz?
It's not the first.
So the first one. Oh, okay. The bicycle kick. Oh, okay.
Ah, guys,
Blue apart.
I won in the first 2 seconds.
I know Brian Diaz scored the first goal, and then I saw the bicycle kick actually. I don't know what the guy's name.
Morocco didn't start off like blowing these guys. I said it actually sounds strong, but maybe it was pressure. But they eventually got that steam and scored 2 goals, did the job. But I wouldn't say it was the most exciting game, but the bicycle kick went the same way the Egypt game was. The Egypt game was crazy. The speed of play, the defense. This dude what's the thing again? Zimbabwe put up a very
is it Chakarawa? That was that
very strong
Molo guy.
The goal they scored too, like the first touch to control create space for himself. I keep talking about Joker. Create space for himself. The goal was very, very good. In fact, I was like, okay, these guys can actually they have patterns of play. They can actually play.
Yeah, yeah.
But I guess the quality of Egypt, came up.
Five aside, can we just take a moment to appreciate the beauty of, or should I say the how far we've come in African soccer and the growth of the word you just said right now, pattern of play. Like you watch a Zimbabwean team having an idea of what they want to do.
Yeah.
It's okay to do. We're playing. We're going to play counter attack and be compact. They are saying, and they're actually compact. It's just that there's quality in levels of in the play. And then you see the Comoros coming to give Morocco a run for their money.
Yeah.
You understand? We are seeing even today Tanzania. Tanzania is 112 in the FIFA World Ranking, and look at what they did today. I mean, Nigeria were 38, 112. Do the maths, but just the dare to do spirit in the African in this AFCON we are seeing. I know the memes are reducing. South Africa have been they've been blowing us away for and it's been coming. But my point is, you cannot sit down and watch a Angola Botswana game and it's not boring. Apart from but it's not boring. It's not just you're not just trying to see funny hairstyles or see funny rapid decisions or seeing the girls in the stadium. You understand? But now you actually come to okay, wow.
Yeah.
They're making streams.
I mean, last AFCON showed how much quality they have in terms of individual. Seeing all the basketball kids, long range efforts. We saw that. Actually, the funny thing is that when there's less tactics and less control in games, you actually get to see more individual quality. So what I would say, what was very, very apparent in previous AFCONs is that the individual quality was there. It was just the patterns of play.
You are seeing teams are now making you're seeing teams that you don't expect making strings of passes together. You're seeing teams actually just because I started watching AFCON actively. For me, I would say 04, Tunisia 04. And I've been following the AFCON every 2 years, up till now. I didn't know what I was watching in 2000 and then 02. I was just following there to just shout go, go. But having that active, okay, this is football, this is what this is the team, these are the play, this is the goal, it was proper for me 04. And look at how far, these teams like Botswana have come. I think this is the second outing in the AFCON. Botswana. I mean, sorry, this is Tanzania. I think Tanzania or Botswana, either or. But no one has had the second.
Many of them were there back in those.
You understand? You all these teams, you see, because it was dominated by the Egypt, the Nigeria, Ghana. But if you don't tighten up, Angola will shock you. If you don't tighten up, all these teams. Bro, think about it. Ghana. This table. I don't touch it. I beg you of God. The owner of the table said,
I just remember World Cup.
Now you're called Ghana now. This will start shaking soon. Charlie. Now, but I mean, the pattern of play really improved, and also you're not seeing. I don't want to go down there, but I'll go there a little bit. I'm not seeing a bit of more black coaches now.
Yeah.
You understand? Back then we're seeing more foreign coaches. I have nothing against it, but I'm not saying when I've seen something new.
Yeah,
and it's improving.
I know Senegal sacked their coach of which shows the level that is expected, right? The level of competition.
It's sacked when they put another expectations
that
Senegal
right now.
Yeah.
Senegal in Madrid as far as they're concerned.
I do.
Their coach wasn't doing a bad job.
I tell you what, I know what that is something bad, but I tell you what, when the game was going on, in my charts, they were like, this Senegal team can actually go as far as the semi-final in the World Cup. I would not be surprised.
They have the quality.
They're saying it, then there's now backing it up by saying, I won't be surprised.
No, I'm
because
not
you are seeing a stacked up team that, they have an identity now, that believe in themselves. The country, the federation is backing them up. I mean, before they came in, they had a presidential handshake. Everything is just looking proper for them. But yeah, for me, the AFCON is really beautiful, bro. I'm enjoying this, and I've been telling people listen, man, we all need to support our own. We need to because we have strength in numbers. And look at what Morocco is displaying for the world to see. Look at the pitches, man. I used to look at the pictures, look at the stadium. It's you can compare to the Old Trafford, the Santiago Bernabéu. And this is Africa we're talking about. You understand? So yeah.
Senegal won 3-0, and I'm not sure who the press conference was like. Yeah, that they were not happy. They feel like they should have scored up to like 6, 7 goals.
Yeah.
That they expect way more from themselves, and for a team for being so dominant and being so profligate. That's not what you expect from us, right? That's not what we expect from ourselves. We should be better. I'm like,
I just hope I just hope it doesn't happen like the last Nations Cup, because 2 years back they were sounding like this and they let it get to their head. They were so I don't think it was overconfident. They were hard as well, they were arrogant.
Yeah.
And he caught up with them, so I don't know if that's how to sound, but are they can this team go as far as being in the final? Hell yeah.
I mean, anyway, despite the fact that Egypt conceded, I was very impressed with them because that was one of the games I actually really watched. I saw Mamouche really ball the hell out. Like Mamouche is not he's not in this AFCON to play.
No, it's not.
He looked almost unstoppable, bro.
No, it's not.
And the quickness of the attack.
Yeah, they move the ball really. It's like they move the ball really. Yeah, really fast. I'm not surprised, but it's
different from Senegal. There's a lot more physically robust, and they are going at you. Also has unstoppability to them, and also different from South Africa, who do like almost very passing triangle, sticky tackle, style. Like, well, I watched him for like the different styles. You're clearly seeing it now. How do we play Nigeria?
Hey, I think if I talk about Nigeria, I mean the Egyptian team for me is they went back to the 04, 06, 08. Yeah, it's not even good too, but they've back to the arbitricals, the Ahmed Hassan, the Zidane, the middle, the guy you like that middle guy. So
talk now. So
they've had. I've noticed one thing, bro. North African teams, no matter how little they will be, like think of any North African team, one thing they have in common is flair.
Oh yeah.
They just have that natural flair. Like look at the Algerian teams, Moroccan teams, Egyptian teams.
Why is shaking?
Hey, I don't know, man. I don't know everything. But yeah, like back to your question about what's Nigeria's style of play, I think that is why I wanted to watch this game today. You understand? I wanted to see what is Eric's vision for the Super Eagles team. We know in this the last thing to happen with his country. What country was it? Guinea? What was it?
Sure, it was African team.
Yeah, what was it? A common team?
Who? Eric Shell.
AI. What if I was
Yo, this guy is right now. I know I'm going to also commentary. That Moroccan game. It was Egypt's game. Egypt's game.
Don't be there.
The supporter the analyst, like you said, the analyst in that game. Bro, I don't think I've ever seen it before. Forget the comical Amokachi.
Can you bring I want to
Wait.
I'm not doing this.
Keep going, I'm sorry.
The comical nature of Amokachi and all this is commentary aside. The Egypt game. I kept saying during the commentary. I was like, what is it? I thought it was so many, but I was on the call, I don't know. But I never seen that commentary before. So whenever the main commentator he said something, the analyst was like, bro, that was killing me, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
One team, what's your question, Director?
The team, this former team that I coached.
Was it coaching?
Was it Guinea?
So managerial career, you did Mali.
Oh,
Mali, you were right.
It was a Mali, so yeah.
You were right.
So and I said Guinea. So yeah, like with Charlie, yeah, is
That's the jazz guy, right?
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
that's jazz.
Okay. How you say jazz is using Mali not qualified?
Yeah.
Sorry, carry on.
But yeah, it's known for like an attacking style of play, yeah. But since he joined the Super Eagles, I've been saying things of it, but I haven't really seen it like that. And I'm like, okay, I'll give him grace because this was a World Cup qualifier. And I'm like, this one is let's just get the win onto the next one. But now this is the AFCON, your first game, you understand, against the Tanzanian team, the perfect this is the perfect time to show us what is your idea of football, what is your style of play for us.
Yeah.
And if you ask me, I think Eric Chon is an attacking-minded coach, obviously, and I like the fact that he played like, he gave us, apart from Ndidi, he gave Osimhen, Ako Adams, Chukwueze, Lookman, and Iwobi. These are 5 attacking players. And what I saw also is that in transition, the patterns of play, the movement in transition, I think that's one thing that you can tell they've been working on that as a training. We didn't score a lot of goals today, but I thought this is the first game. Get your 3 points onto the next one. The last AFCON that we go to the final, the first game, remember, was it in a 1-1 draw, or it was a draw.
We were stuck.
I think it was 1-1 or 0. What are you saying?
I think one I really didn't like about that last AFCON, despite us reaching finals, is how defensively man.
Yeah, like, but why should we play defense when we have attacking players? Like, let's go crazy, let's unleash our big guns. You understand? And I just like the fact that he showed it today. And in transition, I was seeing movements in transition. Even though I do feel like when we have the ball, when we're building up, we hardly see runners. Like, we hardly see guys moving to create space and opening. You understand? But the fact that I was able to play Chukwueze in that position, I just feel like him, Chukwueze and Iwobi, that took the pressure off Iwobi. Back then we always see Iwobi as the only 10 and instead like as a creator. So maybe that's a bit of pressure on him, JJ Okocha's cousin, the number 10. Maybe that affected him a little bit. You understand? But seeing Iwobi today with Chukwueze, Chukwueze is a tricky player, he beats his man and create that opening. I think it will be just seeing all that and that chemistry they have in full arm. I just feel like that reduced the pressure a little bit on Iwobi, and he was able to try. You have the 2 assists from Iwobi. You understand? So my only thing with my answer to your question is I feel like in transition and also is an attacking minded coach. I think I think that's what I'm pretty much working on now. I feel like we need to improve on our defense because I just feel like our defensive units. I know our defense is not just the back four, back three, it's a team, but the defensive unit is easy. It was easy today for Tanzania to spring in passes here and there, left to right, and one less to the goal. Like a left to right here, and then 4 minutes, boom. Like I just feel like and this has been happening like over time. Like our defenses needs to get worked. I don't know if it's an Ajayi factor. I'm not against. I don't know him personally. You understand? I was thinking they would try the Awazim guy. He was having like more numbers at is it in the FC Nantes? I think it's been announced now. They actually gone, but the Ajayi guy. If you look at his trajectory in English football, I think from West Brom to where is he now? Is he I know it was at West Brom before. I think it's one of that thing like that. I don't know. I don't have faith in that guy. If Benjamin Frederick was fit, I'll be good to go. I just feel like we need to work on our defense, and if we work on our defense and improve on our attack with what I'm seeing today, listen, don't write us off yet.
I don't think besides the goal they scored, I don't think they really troubled us too much defensively, especially the first time. The second half they did a lot better. I still feel like we're easy to play to midfield. We're very easy to play to when teams actually want to play. I think Tanzania, like our most esteemed analyst pointed out, Tanzania sat pretty deep in the first half. They respected us a lot because of course we're super young. I
try to keep it calm, guys, but I'm telling you, man. Keep going.
Yeah, so Nigeria pushed forward a lot. I like that we were dominating because I'm always expect out seeing us like see deep.
Yes.
This was the pattern for a long time with previous managers. So I like the fact that we actually tried to push forward and much more aggressive going forward, especially.
And I know most fans are sorry to cut you. Most fans are like, yeah, why don't you score more goals? Yeah. I'm like, think about it.
I'll get to that, but I think we're still very, very dependent on individuals. I don't think we have clear patterns
for today.
I don't think so. Overall, I think we are. I think we still.
For today, I don't think so. For today, I don't think so. For today,
no.
Today's match, I don't think so.
He said when we got the ball, you felt like people were not making runs, right? Besides Osimhen, I don't think so. I think people usually they run like the wingers run, of course, but you see the way you played.
Yeah.
I watched Egypt's game
Mhm.
and I watched Nigeria's game.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I don't see that much clear patterns of people attacking besides transition moments.
Mhm.
When we take the ball,
Yeah.
everybody wants what they pass it.
Yes.
But when we are building up play, I don't think you have anything we are doing besides trying to cross the ball.
Well, I tell you this, yeah. I hardly saw that previously. It sounds so easy to say transition, but what I hardly saw is not like think about it. Look against the Congo. Did you see it against Congo? Even against Benin Republic, that was scored 4-0. That was Osimhen-esque.
Mm-hmm.
The other games that we've been drawing and losing here and there, we don't see it. Even when we have the pacey attackers, we don't see it. So for me to actually see it today, I'm like, oh wow, so it's there.
Yes,
You understand? We will not get to.
I like the fact that whenever we use the ball, they start running and we keep start good.
Mhm.
I like that as well. But I mean, I guess that's some improvement. Of course, I have to acknowledge that. But what I like most, to be honest, is just how agile this guy Chukwueze looked. Because I felt in previous game, back even in the qualifier,
Yeah.
just that form I saw from Villarreal. Can't remember that I saw it.
Yeah.
I think I saw it today, and I've seen it in Fulham. So I don't know.
I think that move to Fulham was a
I
perfect.
don't know what happened in live, but
Yeah.
it's looking very,
It's
very sharp.
looking sharp.
It looks like an actual dribble.
It doesn't not just look. It looks sharp.
Mm-hmm.
It looks free, and the dangerous thing you can never think of or play against is playing against an attacking player that is free and expressive. Oh my God, you're gonna suffer, and that's what the Tanzanians suffered today. Chukwueze was expressive, like you could see him. You could see that joy, like you could see he was playing with happiness, like he was moving the ball.
He's cracking jokes a lot.
Like,
he's
So like he's happy, and then shout out to Fulham so for making it conducive for Chukwueze. That boy is a talent. If you remember on 17, that boy is a bad boy. He's a bad player.
His goal was like Barcelona.
That boy is a bad.
That was Real Madrid.
That boy is a bad player. So just saying, I like when I say a creative player expresses himself like that. So it was a joy to watch. So
Iwobi was very good. And Lookman, besides his goal, I don't think
I was happy for Lookman.
I like his goal, but I don't think it was the level of Chukwueze.
I think Lookman needed that goal more than anybody else. I mean, if you notice when he scored, you see how everybody ran to him.
Yeah.
Even the coaching staff ran to him too. Because you can just tell this boy needed this goal so bad. And what a way to score what a way to score a goal in this so bad.
Yeah.
That's
That was
technical.
very nice.
That's the kind of goal an African footballer of the year should be scoring.
Yeah.
And he did it.
Also like Osimhen, when Osimhen came on. Oh my God, that was reminiscent of Blue. I told Martinelli today. On that left wing, Osimhen was killing it. I don't even remember playing before. But no, bro. That burst of pace, as in his acceleration was top tier. They could
I'm discussing AFCON. This one used to be Martinelli and
Bro, no. See, I'm telling you, Simon on the left today was almost kind of unstoppable.
I didn't know. The thing is, I had to do. I didn't really watch the I didn't play the game with Simon. I saw he came in with what's that? No. He came with this guy. Not Onacho.
Number 10,
not Tom.
Who was still number 10 before?
What was our sub? Our sub was
No voting for.
It was so. I didn't support Onacho when he came. I think I left at that point. But then we asked Simon and then so two that came together. Move on.
Yeah,
move on. Anyway,
was it Simon Bordhouse?
So you guys are talking a lot about Chukwueze and Simon, and you're talking about a lot of prime, really good players.
Yeah.
I'm curious about the previous AFCON winners. If you guys have seen them be more teams that played as a unit and didn't have the 1 star, or they had the 1 star. Can you guys look into that? So Ivory Coast, who won the one?
But no, Ivory Coast being a dropper. They actually won it without team.
Yeah.
Which is interesting. And I would say we are more of a team.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I think teams actually win it more than individuals.
Yeah.
To win it, I wouldn't say they had a Onokocha or a like what was it in Senegal back then? Elijah Diouf and the Camara. They were a team. That's what I would say. I think teams are.
I think that's a very good question also.
Because from my analysis, I feel like it's teams, right?
If and you know what this question took me back to.
Yeah.
If you look at the 04 was Tunisia as a team also.
Yeah.
If you look at Egypt 06, 08, 10, 12, that was a team.
A team.
We hardly and it was I think because we were winning back, we were winning so good, us start playing their names.
Yeah.
You know, it was a collective of and also to even buttress that point, not just a unit of what I've been preaching over time with local home-based players.
South Africa.
You understand? So I feel like you needed a team, and if the teams that have won it, even when Cote like I said, when Cote won it, the big man was not there.
Yeah.
You understand? When they just won it the last time, Hala was not the Hala that was turning up. It was the team itself that had to come together. You know, guys, let's take care of business. So yeah, I feel like, and look at Nigeria. We depended heavily on Osimhen, the last Nations Cup.
Yeah.
And what happened? We didn't win it.
We probably have the most star-studded team in recent times. More than we had when we went to 2013.
And guess what? When we won it that time, there was no star-studded team. It was a team.
It was a team. And some players from local league as well. And if you look at the teams, South Africa for now, how much investment they put into their league.
Oh yes.
And we're seeing a lot of their players.
But they've been investing on their league over time.
And it's
bearing fruit. But back in Nigeria, if you guys know about DSTV, you cannot check Super Sport 2-3 months SLX play.
Mamelodi Sundowns.
Yeah. Like you've been investing in that league over time. Now guess what?
Yeah, but DSTV, but South Africa is where DSTV.
You know I mean, but regardless of that, Africa is watching it.
I agree.
Do you think Africa is watching NFL? What do you call it? I don't even know. Like, I don't even know what it's called.
Do you know what the winner of Mamelodi Sundowns is?
Oh.
It's our CAF president.
Oh really? Oh wow. Well, AI is there for you. But yeah, man. Like I just feel like, as a team, but also invest in your local league. And I've been trying to preach it because it's a working system that works. Look at England, that local league. Look at Spain, that local league.
You don't know how successful Spain has been with the bedrock of having a lot of Barcelona and Madrid players.
Yes, but
you don't have chemistry.
Yeah, but they're not calling players from France or England.
Of course.
You understand? They rely more on their local league, bro.
Yeah.
You understand? My point is we need to start. I'm like, you know what baffles me, man? We actually started the model. I mean, it's been happening since the 90s, right? This jersey gave birth to something like to the glory days. But even 2013, right? It was the influx of our local league and our foreign-based players. I'm not against foreign-based players, but you know what this thing will do for you? If you invest in your local league, first of all, you're gonna have the revenue will come back to you. One, and then secondly, you're gonna have players that understand what it takes to play for the green. Yes. You understand? And then thirdly, foreign players coming to play, they are not coming as they need us. They're coming as we want to fight to actually play for the team. The 94 Super Eagles team, yeah. Before West Ham assembled those guys, I think he got some of them from the local league now. The judges are cool. They came from the local league now. Then one of the shown, they went abroad, but
what do they say? They say from this thing, Nigerian league. Let me say, like, when your league is very, very good, chances are you're going to have a very, very dominant team.
Yes.
So a team that will probably 5 or 6 of your national team players will come from a dominant team within your league. They will form the foundation of your team. Literally. That's like Barcelona was. Yeah. Manchester United has been for England, and there's so many examples of that.
Yes.
So it's not just like, because at the end of the day, teams that have the most chemistry end up being the best team anyway. Because individual players are not enough.
Do you know how embarrassed I felt watching that Egyptian game? One player was coming as a sub. Oh, from Halali. Oh, from Zamalek. You know what I mean? Oh, from Halali. Oh, from Zamalek. This is crazy. And I'm like, Jesus. And they said the Premier team is just 10 years old.
Wow.
Yes. From Halali, from Zamalek, from Pyramids, from Halali. I'm like, wow. And we cannot build this national team. I won't put some money on it.
Look at Brazil, for example. See how when the president was at its peak, they were most of the national team. Now look at how much they struggled over time.
Okay.
With all these European.
They are struggling, right? But let me clear your doubts. If Brazil named a 23-man squad, I bet you 10, 11 from that is from Brazil.
No, of course they are still. They are still.
Don't get it twisted.
My point is when they were the bulk of their team, they were much better. Brazil was much stronger back in the 1999. What from Pele's time? Like,
me personally, I'm not even against it, but
no, I'm not against it, but
there needs to be a good mix.
If the majority of your team, like right now, Brazil, all these are their best players are leaving very early.
Oh yeah.
They're leaving very early. So anyway, let's not go to Brazil. We're talking today is AFCON day. I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, by the end of the day, we're seeing a lot of improvements. You've pointed out improvements in Nigeria, and also improvements in AFCON as a whole, as a product.
Hey, don't misquote me.
You don't think
what I said was that in this game, things I saw.
Wow, you love on AFCON. I remember hearing you love on AFCON, bro. Oh, you were loving on that tournament.
What I said was, in this Tanzania game, that things I saw. Because those Super Eagles, the moment you press them, the next game you will cry. But think about it, like I said, Nigeria was 38, Tanzania is 112. So I don't think I don't think it's a barometer to test that, okay, we're there yet. It's just a way to say, okay, what we were seeing in training clips, we're seeing this in the match. If they can improve on it, then I'll say I've seen improvement.
You're watching training clips?
Yeah, from media outlets, yeah.
I have a question. How do people feel about Troostekong exit? Our captain.
You go first.
I mean, I didn't think he had the quality to keep playing for the team. I think he.
Repeat what I said on the mic.
So our today's producers asked us a question. He said, "What do we feel about Troostekong's exit from the team and retirement?" Cheers to him. He's been a good captain. Yeah, he's been a good captain, but at the end of the day, his quality has fallen off. He was not even starting for the team, so I felt it was time to call it quits.
For me, I just feel like he should have stayed for at least this last AFCON.
Okay.
Based on his leadership qualities. And I didn't really know much about his leadership qualities because I'm not there. But when you hear players like Ndidi, Osimhen, Comoros, and Traders, is one of the best leaders they've had.
Okay.
And Osimhen doesn't mix up words. If you see the way it is, if you like him, if you like hate him, he's African best player. You understand? So for him to say that, then that's someone that's very outspoken. Then it's kind of reserved. Also said it. So that means you can just tell he was a very good leader. He was a very good leader.
Wilfred, the new captain, fantastic to hear the news. Would you say you're missing Troostekong already in the team?
Yeah, of course we miss him. You know, he was the voice of the team. You know, he was speaking for the team most of the time, like almost of the time. He was speaking for the team, taking everything for the team. We learned a lot from him. Also, the older players, as I said, he also talked about, you know, we have to improve. It's not just me being the captain with the help of the older players also. We actually miss him. He's just trying to text and message us and giving us some encouragement. So which is really, really, really good for me, yeah.
So I just feel like at this stage, the AFCON, this last AFCON, because I feel like him going out on a low, not like, yeah, let's say low, because it's a down.
It makes the World Cup.
Yeah, it makes the low. That's a big low. Let's not sugarcoat it. So I just feel like he should have stayed. You know, his presence in this AFCON for me would have won it. But I've seen games whereby we're playing. Then you're seeing Osimhen orchestrating the team. You're seeing Ekong also giving direction from the touchlines. I love to see it, and I just feel like this AFCON will be the perfect sweep of, like, you know what, guys, I'm going to help my parents. I feel like that's how it's done.
I mean,
right? I don't know if that was this as a man. I don't trust them. It can be them because they could have forced that boy now to go to place one slot.
You think
you understand? It could be that. So
complain about the rules, the school slang.
Oh yes.
Play the party.
Oh yes.
Although I saw something, did you see his former teammates statement or stuff he said about him. Try giving talking about how
bro.
he doesn't see knowing what he knows about trust. He doesn't think he's a capable enough leader that he feels like he's probably playing to the tune of the Nigerian Football Federation.
I mean, we also remember what Carragher said about the AFCON tournament. So sometimes international pundits get it mad, bro.
No, but he's talking for
His personal relationship with the
no,
club.
the pundits. He's talking about personal relationship, him knowing trust from Watford days. But then again, people change, so maybe the version of trust he knew. But so, I mean, just spoke back at him.
I'm not gonna give a comment on Trangini, bro.
You don't like it?
No, I mean, like, let's be for real now.
Yeah.
Chukwueze didn't win the World Cup. When it comes to international accolades, international recognition, who is a Chukwueze to Trangini? Understand? Yes, Trangini was there. It's English, you don't know.
What did Ndidi do?
He didn't do anything. So my point, my thing is, because you were the World Sport captain, Echo was a World Sport captain too. There's a certain kind of respect you give to situation. So you know what I'm saying?
That's a hot take.
Like you just see this guy. But for real, man, like the only thing you achieved in your career was to bring World Sport to the Premier League. Didn't do anything major. Nothing major. You know, like did they ever score 20 goals in his EPL career?
So you're saying Ndidi is not.
All I'm just saying is, what did you do as a leader of World Sport? What did you give to them apart from bringing them to the Premier League? You understand? But all I'm just saying is there's certain respect you give to certain. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a fellow captain like you too. Your fellow teammates like you too. You guys went to war together. Yeah. Not because now you all suited up, tie, looking all good, nice, in a nice studio. You're not gonna top down on a leader like Ekon. I won't take it. I just like respect reciprocal, man. You understand?
So he never received the cap for England.
Huh?
He never received the cap for England.
He never received the cap and he's capping.
Anyway. That's it. I mean, today let's talk about Osimhen. I know people have discussed Osimhen and his potential of being the next captain. Yeah. I know some people want him to be the next captain.
Yeah.
Who's current captain right now?
Ndidi.
Yeah. So because I felt Ndidi would be the natural choice. Yeah. But I don't know who that was Odyssey or someone like that. Actually, I think it was Odyssey. But like he feels like Osimhen should be the next captain because he has the way he talks and everything, and it's...
Me personally, who am I to talk about Osimhen? I'm not brilliant in football. Osimhen, when it comes to football, is the peak of African football right now. You can't talk about AFCON or African football because of Osimhen. But what I don't like about Osimhen is, and maybe that's his style of play, and he feeds off that. I just feel like as a captain, you need to have a balance between when to flare up, when to keep calm. When to control. Thank you. Yeah. I feel like Osimhen, and maybe because of the injuries he has suffered over time, but I feel like every time he gets a tackle or a touch or a brush, it just loses it. Like it just goes wild. And I'm like, maybe the injuries might playing a factor. But it just reminds me of a Bruno Fernandes whiny type of captain. Yeah. I don't want to have a leader like that. No, I'm saying a leader that in terms of chaos and confusion, I can look up to him like, okay,
they found him in the room.
Yeah, and for me is is a leader for me, and also a friend of mine actually goes with it personally, and when I see their videos together, it seems like a very chill, calm, organized, put together guy. You know, at Leicester, I believe he went to school also. At Leicester, did his I think he got his BSc. I don't know. I know he went to school, and now he's doing doing other lines of business. Like just talk, is a put together disciplined guy. And look at what he does on the field of play speaks.
That's so interesting because there's always this discourse about who should be captain, who should not be captain, who should be captain, who should be captain. So the Messi captain, Ronaldo, like what kind of personality? The shouting captain versus the calm head captain. It's always an ongoing.
I think that would be a good balance. Like if the skipper is calm, the assistant coach should be a little bit wild. Look at Chelsea. You had the crazy guy John Terry, and you had the calm guy Frank Lampard. You understand? And you worked. I just feel like if it is a captain, the assistant captain should be Osimhen, but I think the assistant is Moses Simon in this Super Eagles team. You know, but I would have loved the team Osimhen as the assistant captain, but they're all leaders. It's an armband.
So can you guys tell me, for you guys each, what's that one most important trait? Then can you tell me the best captain for you in all of football history?
You know what I think? I think the captain should be the representation of the manager on the field.
So most alike to the manager.
And because he's the person who probably understands whatever the manager is talking about, his system of play, everything. He makes sure his teammates are going basically delivering what the manager needs.
Okay.
So that should be the captain. Your captain should be your reflection as a manager. So if you cannot be a Pep Guardiola, and who's man's current captain now? Bernardo Silva. That makes perfect sense. Atletico Madrid, when this guy had Diego Godin as captain, who was a better captain for his game? You get so that's what it is for me. Like,
Okay. What is your best example that you love?
I liked my best example. That
You see what they can do. Be careful, though. What they can do is doing here.
Actually, see, that's a good question. Who has been my best captain? I like to say Vieira.
That's a good shout.
Vieira is
Very
probably
good shout.
my best captain in my life so far. But right now,
Just don't count. Just
The
don't count.
game is gone.
The game is really gone. The game is really gone. Because it's about to say it.
I'm actually thinking. See, I'm actually thinking now.
The game is really gone.
I'm thinking hard because
For me, it's so easy. I'll let you guys. I'll say it when you guys do.
go on. No, you talk first.
Alright, go ahead.
No, but I like
One trait and your example.
one trait for a captain is really hard, but I don't like his answer. For me, I would say the trait is someone that, and let me find the word for it, someone that the club, the coach, the players, and the fans, when they look at him, they see hope.
Oh,
You understand? Like, they look at him like, it's like, that's not just the player, but the club, the fans, the players, everybody is like, yeah, this is.
Sounds a lot like Osimhen, bro.
yeah, because I say, when you say, okay, when you're on the pitch, you feel like you can win.
Osimhen.
No, to
We look at him and we have hope.
No,
If you look at him.
to me, that's best player. That's like, that reason I didn't want Neymar to be captain of Brazil, because Neymar, I see hope. But I didn't even want him to be captain. But Senegal to me was captain, like, he's the leader.
Yeah, but he's saying this is point.
But no, I get what you're saying, right? And what you're saying is very, 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 very much correct. It can be likely to the best time. And I've seen sometimes in teams whereby the best player is the captain.
Yeah, that makes sense. Because it's not
You understand? But when I say hope, it's not a hope of we're going to win the match. It's a hope of better days are coming. It's a hope of.
I want to go
It's a hope. Relax.
Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah, it's a hope of with this guy as my captain, we can win the trophy. We can go 10 years. We can dominate. You know, I see us going to podiums. Like, I see us doing great things together. You understand me? Like, and for me, I'm not trying to be cliche. I'm not trying to be cliche. Are you gonna say Saka for me?
Yeah, that's not Saka. What you just said. What I'm talking about is Saka.
For him, absolutely. Saka.
For who? Oh, for him.
Okay,
For him. Oh, I'm like, bro, you must have kidnapped me. No, I don't want to be cliche, man. I don't want to be cliche. And it sounds so cliche, but it's John Terry for me, man.
I didn't even ask him.
And I will tell you why I'm saying John Terry. When you look at John Terry, even after the miss, that Roma, that Champions League miss, when you see John, when you saw him fell down and collapse, I'm telling you, just looking at JT alone, falling down, collapsing, everybody collapsed. Not even because we lost, but when you see JT, yes, I like what you said. He embodies the club. When you see JT, I will tell you this funny thing. Yeah, we just played an exhibition charity match, Liverpool legend and Chelsea legend. This is just a charity. You know these games now. When nothing's happening, just bring the old boys together, have a kick about, and then raise the game. What the process to charity. Liverpool won us in that game. I think 1-0. Guess what JC did? After the game, he told the steward, give me the video recording of the game. He cancelled all the media props that was set up for that event, like dinner and stuff and pictures. He said no. He said he went back home to go and watch the game and kind of pinpoint who made mistake here, who made mistake here.
What the hell?
Like, I know that's extreme.
I've achieved sometimes.
No, thank you. Now that's extreme. Now imagine having that person, that culture, and that attitude. In his active playing this.
It affects the whole club.
It affects it, bro. JT was that guy that he says when he goes to the like away matches and then he says the sockets and he orange and it seems red. It's gonna off his back or paint it to blue. Like you see those little things. I'm telling you, man. It's even if we don't see JT, but I'm telling you, it's an energy that will surround you everywhere and you feel it. So yeah, man.
Real. Yeah. I mean, I guess what you're saying though, in some ways, so either Ndidi or Osimhen could be captain then.
Yeah. I'm not against him being the captain. I'm not just saying that with Ndidi being there. I don't mind when they wear the captain band.
I like Osimhen.
But the good thing about it is, I mean, they all listen to Osimhen. That's what I would say for sure. They all listen and they all respect him. You understand? And even Osimhen also, I like the fact that he knows when to respect himself. He knows when to be on a chill, calm vibe. But also the guy is a proven winner, and winners like that, or put that that so. How do I put it? They're so obsessed with winning.
Yeah.
That's what you're going to expect from Osimhen.
He's the way of the leadership team at the end of the day. And people's obsession with captains are sometimes unnecessary.
They don't get most guys only want to call the politics that comes with it.
The armband.
Imagine talking about putting Iwobi as captain in his gang, in his leader. Kilo call him.
At the end of the day, we all know who the leaders of the team are.
Yeah.
And they all show their leadership.
They all do. Yeah.
Anyway, guys, it's been a very, very fun conversation.
Yes, sir.
And hopefully we were not too out of pocket sometimes.
Nah, it's been a great one, Ben. Hopefully this will give us more other episodes. Soccer Takes with AK. Yeah, I'm not calling it.
Five Aside, and we'll keep covering the AFCON for sure.
Yeah,
so watch out for more videos, man.
Yeah.